Today, Precarious plays Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. Ah, look at that. Somebody's putting that art degree to good use. That's sharp.
Where do you think we're supposed to go?
There, right?
Yeah, surely.
Into the void? Actually,
can you?
It's interesting. That does look traversable.
Inviting. Why?
Why what?
I mean, how could you get there?
I can think of a way. Well, we'll ignore it for now, because
Okay.
I don't think we have the thing that might... There's an item that we get, and I suddenly am realizing, like, maybe it had more applications than I recognized in my ute. I don't know if I've ever... Even though I often say that it's my favorite one, I don't know if I've ever done a 100% clear of Echoes.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't know if I felt like it was necessary. Like, I feel like I probably got it, and then was like, yeah, no, it was good. I don't need to functionally grind this game.
Yeah. I mean, I usually look at people being all completionist about video games, and I'm like, whoa, that seems like a lot of extra work for not that much more fun. But you don't usually end up in that camp. Feel like it's satisfying.
Well, yeah, it is strange, I think, when you put it that way, because I know that I have completed games that I like less and I think are less good than Metroid Prime.
Well,
2.
and the thing is that, you know, you don't get everything in every game, okay? I don't want to make it seem like you always do, but you almost always do for games that you really, really like. Like
Dead Space.
Yeah, or Resident Evil 4 is like, now let's do it with just knives. Resident Evil 4 just knives, and I'm like, why? Like they don't use ammo. It's like, yes, but you do get some ammo. They do give you a few shells here and there.
I don't think I've ever beaten Resident Evil 4 with just the knife, but a knife and 2 rocket launchers. The bosses. I have definitely beaten it with just the pistol and the one rocket launcher that they give you in the castle as a freebie.
I am completely insulted that you didn't do an Oops All Knives playthrough.
Well, the reason why is because I think that went past like the tedium threshold, because what you have to do, if I remember correctly, to do a knives only playthrough of Resident Evil 4
on the GameCube,
you have to kill some of the really big bosses with just the knife, and I would not want to go through Salazar, I think the little Napoleon man that turns into a big wall of meat. That guy. I would not want to try to fight him with just a knife. Not because I don't think I couldn't do it.
No.
It's just it would be so boring.
It's like, let's take apart an entire cow with a pocket knife. Are you ready?
Here we go. This is what we're going to do for the next hour and a half.
Oh, and then we'll have a break and we will continue for another 2 hours.
Well, the funny thing is that I think that several of the bosses actually have, they have periods of time where, like, they are extra vulnerable to the knife.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know if it would be that bad. Maybe... I know that beating Krauser is easiest with the knife.
Yeah, I remember this. Well, anyways, we're straying from the point a little bit. You do tend to chew over games you really like quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't do all runs all the time, but the fact that you have undertaken, like, well, anyways, I could come up with more examples, but I will spare you. Where are we headed at this point?
Well, this seems like a bit of a dead end right now because they don't have all 3 keys. Woohoo! I was not expecting a...
Did it touch you? What happened? Was it hurt?
No, I think it was just an effect. I think it was just a visual effect, but it was quite intense.
I'm feeling very salty today.
Why are you feeling salty? I'm feeling salty as well, but I think it's probably for a very different reason than me.
I have sort of like gotten into a situation where I'm stressed out and my thought processes keep blue screening.
Yeah.
And it's like you've got to turn in the project and then like your computer is being bad.
Mm-hmm.
On the same day.
But the computer is you.
But the computer is me. And then like the more it's blue screening because you're working it too hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that still doesn't make anything any less due. Or any less resource intensive. So it's just like, yeah. So why are you feeling surly? Or did I say surly or salty?
Salty, I think.
I think that it might be more close to surly today. Because salty implies some fight, some level of fight left in me, and right now I'm just kind of,
Yeah, well, you know what? This is... I think... it fits in a little better with the conversation we were having in the last session we did. Sometimes you wait a long time for a piece of media to come out.
Oh.
And then it just doesn't live up to expectations.
Yeah, that's been happening to you quite frequently lately.
I'm a little nervous because I think that we came this way before, and so this is actually one of the problems with knowing what's ahead. Mm-hmm. I know we get an item that would let me cross this gap, so I might have the platform. You can probe for the platforms with the power beam. Ow. Anyway, I didn't think to check the dark visor here until I noticed on the map that this place was titled Unseen Way.
Oh.
Like, oh wait, maybe I've been able to go through there for a while now. Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord exited early access late last month, I think. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty disappointed. The nicest thing that I can say about it is now that it is done by the developers standard, by the developer has said like, no, I mean like it's stable now.
This is version 1.
That means that now modders can work more wholeheartedly on the project.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just it's got some troubles. The game has some troubles. And I was expecting... What was I expecting? I have played Bannerlord to the end of the currently available content in like the main campaign mode several times. Mm-hmm. You know, like a big patch would come out and then I would go back to it and I would be like, okay, let's try it now, right? There's a lot of content in the game that I sort of assumed was a first draft or a placeholder, and now they have gotten to the quote full release, and it's still there, and in at least a couple of cases, it's worse. And I don't know. Are we near the end of an episode?
Yeah.
Let me think about a specific problem that I can talk about, because right now it's just this mire of hurt feelings.
Oh.
I'll think about it and I'll get back to you. We'll put a javelin scale pin in this topic for now, and then we'll get on a horse and circle back around to it later.
Oh my.